If you're thinking about doing an expo and you want to try and keep costs as low as possible, these worked for us really, really well. First thing is that these are just very simple panels that we have wrapped with a graphic display and then done the electricals. The second thing is that we use 3D printers to do all of our joiners and adapters. So you'll see here that on all of our corners we've run 3D prints, and those 3D prints help us to stand the displays up and then to join them. The great thing about the graphics is, of course, you can do it on your computer or work with a graphic designer to do that. So you can see how it looks and how it feels. The prints allow us that if that panel gets damaged, let's say the worst happens and a forklift goes through and puts a hole in that, we can either just get a new print or we can get a new panel, and those panels are really standard sizes, so they're not expensive at all. All of the 3D prints are numbered, and all those numbers correlate with the plan that we've got. So when we get to site, all of these will be broken down and we'll be able to pull out that panel and then use those prints 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it keeps going around. The other thing is that if you work with someone like my fantastic team, they can do little things like this. Again, just adjusted. We've got a shelf here that we can put brochures and catalogs on things. If you've ever gone to an expo, you know that if you're standing there all day, quite often you need somewhere to store items. This is just a panel with some magnetic locks, but you can put your bags, your laptops, your phones, lunch, I don't know, whatever you want. You want somewhere you can put a coffee cup, let's say, or a bottle of water, but you don't want to put a table out here to block people walking in. So room in these places is really important. And of course, you can't stick things out and about, so storage is really hard. Panels, 3D prints, graphics that stick on, all will really keep costs down. Because I'm a Sparky, I was able to wire this, but what you can do is if you've got an electrical display and you want someone to be able to come, what I did is I wired it but made the holes big enough so that you could run any connectors or cables out the back. So once the Sparky's done it once, technically you should never have to undo it and have it done again by a Sparky. So little things like that can save you a lot of money. The other thing that Michael's doing is it's really important that once you get this done, you've got to undo it so that you can go and put it in. The last thing you want is for anything to be damaged.
So we've got 3D printed locations for each of the panels. We'll keep them in order from 1 to... There's 25 different panels that go in here, and that way when they open the end of the box, they can just take out panel 1 and build it in order through to panel 19. They space them 5mm off the ground, so none of the corners, none of the faces should get damaged in transport.
Yeah. This is just as important as what we're doing over there, because if this wasn't done and didn't protect the panels, I don't know how many times we've gone to site and then you will have a scratch across the graphic and it reflects on your company. So as frustrating as this can be to do all this type of work, it's really important that you get it right. It's not a big cost compared to what it will cost you if you rock up on site, have to try and build something or get it replaced.